Hello people and welcome back to the Organised Nonsense podcast. My name is Kevin Smith and I'm here with Sean Reidy and Christian Broderick.
Your number one destination for Boruto news.
I haven't seen it yet.
Was it today?
It's either today or next weekend.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, right.
There's your April Fool's joke, fuckers.
Fucking boring.
No, dude. Why can't we talk about our sick Persona 5 review copies that we got? Of course, we can't review Persona 5 without.
He was on. The guy I was telling you about, who was on the mailing list, didn't get it. But I actually, first of all, like half of my Twitter timeline has managed to get early P5 copies.
Oh Christ!
Like, not through review. They just know a guy, you know.
This guy, this shady street date breaking guy.
It's really times like this that I miss the non-chain game shop that was in Navan about 10 years ago, and closed down. Like, I literally remember being in there like twice, and it was just, the only thing I can picture is a shelf full of PSP games, which is about which really places that, you know.
Essentially.
Yeah.
But like, I think we should talk. Of course, we can't talk about our copies of Persona 5 without spoiling the ending.
I actually did.
Wait, did you spoil the ending?
No. In the GameSpot video review,
he spoiled
it has the end. The ending is just in the GameSpot video review.
Jesus Christ, the game!
Christian was telling me about this during the week.
Yeah, they included the ending, and the game isn't even fucking out yet. How could they fucking do that?
Today I was in GameStop, and I was, sitting around. I was like, I probably go up and be like, yeah, could I pick up my Persona 5 pre-order right now? It's paid off.
Yeah, they'd probably give it to you.
No,
Wait,
the issue was.
So did you get it spoiled for you?
No,
I have not.
No, we didn't read the reviews.
Yeah, and like, okay, I ran through it and like, who works at this GameStop? There's the manager. There's the manager who doesn't like me.
Who doesn't? Why is the manager?
I have no idea why he doesn't like me. It's just a vibe I get.
Vibe.
And there's this one guy who I think is still playing MGS5. And I'm sort of cool with him. He'd probably let me buy it, but he wasn't there. So, yeah, I didn't even try, because, nah.
Wait, you tried to buy Persona 5?
No, I didn't. I would have if that guy was there.
Well, we have bought it. We have bought
both
it.
Paid for it.
The pre-order is done. We just need to walk in and
I know that there is a store page for Persona 5 on the CEX website right now. I want to see if there are any in stock anywhere. I think it's €50 for the PS3 version, if anyone brings it in.
Who's buying the PS3 version? People who got their
out of stock everywhere.
No, because like the Amazon version, like they were like, oh, it's dangerous, and then they were like, oh no, it's not. Here's a free copy of the game.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. There we go. How is it every week I manage to forget whether or not we do weeks or the news first? Isn't it just amazing
first.
How I can keep fucking doing that?
Okay. So, Reidy, how was your week?
Well, I've already talked about having to fucking look at all those goddamn Persona 5 screenshots coming up on my Twitter the entire week. That was pretty fucking fun. It is weird to think that, like, the first gameplay trailer for Persona 5 came out a week before we started podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
That's something.
What happens then? Do we have to end the podcast?
Maybe.
Comes out.
Dude,
Persona 5
more views.
Before the Persona 5 bookends our podcast. We start at Persona 5 and we end at Persona 5.
It does, at the very least, feel like the end of an era for this podcast.
Yeah.
It feels a bit like the end of an era in general, because like I remember that time when it was like, you know what, I'm living for Smash Brothers, MGS5, and Persona 5. You know, and look where we fucking are now. It certainly kept me living. I can't say much else.
What do you have to look forward? What do you have to look forward to after Persona?
Mario. Puyo Puyo Tetris is out in like 3 weeks. That's something. Yeah, you know. Baby Driver's out in 2 months. That'll be fun.
I don't even know what that is.
It's Edgar Wright, car chase movie.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking good, man. Yeah, I played some. I played some Snake Pass. Snake Pass is pretty fun. They take the. I essentially bought it because Yooka-Laylee is not coming out on Switch for like 3 months probably. So that's fun. But Snake Pass is it's a rare style collector, but rather than taking the Banjo-Kazooie Mario 64 mold of, hey, you play as a humanoid character. No, you're a snake. You have to slither around. You're a big old snake. Yeah, like even down to the fact that if you just move in a straight line, you will go really slow, and you have to like slalom and slither to go at all fast. Like there's no jump button. You just have to like coil your way up around everything.
Can you not?
Yep.
I'm like a mile away from the mic.
It's even got like David Wise music, the Donkey Kong Country guy. I like it a lot. And you know, it's €20. It's on the Switch. It's not like got much else to do on it. You finished Zelda yet, Kevin?
No.
Oh.
I don't have time, Reidy.
I'm looking at my fucking Switch friends list and seeing like there's one guy with 140 hours in Zelda. And Jesus, man.
I still haven't gotten to the second dungeon. I have 2 weeks off next week. I might try.
I also bought on the Switch Neo Turf Masters, which is a classic Neo Geo golf game. It's golf. The good thing about that game is that it has these really mundane, boring golfmen, and they're just like rendered in this extremely fucking like slightly anime sprite work, but they're just like 40-year-old men who play golf, and they're in golf clothes, and the animation is like uncannily good. Like, you know, it's a 20-year-old game, but that animation looks like real life. It's really strange. I kind of Neo Geo games have a lot of that, where it's sort of, this feels, because the Neo Geo was there in that sort of time where other 2D games weren't really being made, despite the fact that on that level of hardware they were fucking amazing. And the Neo Geo was sort of there just occupying that space for the time between, like, well, it would have been like, barring the GBA, like, there were no sprite games being produced from late PS1 days up to, I'd say, the advent of Xbox Live Arcade, which is, you know, it's a weird thing to think about now, but it's just the way it was. Yeah, but like, and then you look at the Neo Geo, and it's like there are all these fucking amazing, detailed, lovingly produced sprites, and you also remember that when they were coming out, Neo Geo games costed like $400 each. And the Neo, how much did the Neo Geo itself cost? Because the thing about the Neo Geo, obviously, was that the the home console and the arcade machines were identical. You were playing the same game on them. So you had to pay $650 for a Neo Geo at launch.
650.
Yeah, and games went for like 400 because they were arcade games. Like, not even like, oh, it's an arcade perfect port. No, it is the arcade game you are playing on the arcade hardware. Which, you know, it's a weird thing to think about now.
Yeah.
But you also look at the Neo Geo and go, man, that's a cool thing.
Really? I mean, I would.
Yeah, it is.
Fan of the Neo Geo.
Well, what Neo Geo games can you name, Kevin?
He can't name any. He's just pulling it out.
Exactly. They're all fucking great. You got like Metal Slug.
I'm not a fan of the Neo Geo, but I am a fan of the Geo Neo.
You got Neo Turf Masters. You got fucking King of Fighters. You got Garou. You got Windjammers. You got Last Blade. You know, it had good shit. It's a weird thing. It's a real weird thing. I'm glad that SNK exists again. If you can maybe calm down, Christian. Yeah, I'm pretty happy that SNK exists again, because they kind of didn't for a while there. Now they do. So that's pretty nice. What else have I done my week? I don't think there's anything. Either of you want to chime on that?
Christian, do you want to go? Because I've actually done some stuff this week.
What? You actually done some stuff this week? Well, fuck you, boy.
No, then what I mean is as opposed to usual. Yeah.
Christian, can you do your week? Christian?
What if I don't want to?
Well,
it's like, I should do this this week. Oh no, what about doing things?
Okay, Christian, can you do your week?
I've been doing nothing, I guess.
Okay.
Tales of Grace is a good game. It's
Sure.
also €20. You should all buy it anyway because it's a good game. I also play some Reidy today.
Yeah.
Ghostlight needs to pay for their sins.
Ghostlight didn't do that.
I know Ghostlight didn't do that.
Ghostlight had nothing to do with that at all.
But I'd like to blame them anyway because of them I couldn't see the ending of S&T 3. They're harsh.
Sure. Yeah.
Because for some reason they decided, okay, let's not give a fuck when reporting these S&T games. So now all of them run incredibly slowly and have audio problems. At worst, they're unplayable. In S&T 3's case, you can't finish the game in the European version because of that, which I found out disastrously after beating the final boss, where the game just froze right after the ending cutscene started playing. And I beat the final boss again, and then the game froze right as the ending cutscene started playing. Ghostlight are sinful bastards.
Okay then, so...
Well, what else do you want me to fucking say?
Yeah, no, that's good, yeah. I've never actually watched too much Reidy. Is the combat actually good?
Well, so far it's literally just alright, imagine Yakuza, except without a lock-on, without anything other than 2 combos, and no dodge. All you have is a guard. And
so you're saying it's Yakuza 1?
No, Yakuza 1 had a dodge. It's just the first battle you didn't have that dodge for some reason. But like, yeah, it's pretty bare bones, and also your demons are AI controlled, which is just fun. Really, just fun. I mean, you can tell them what to do, but you know they also suck. And I think I might have to stop playing pretty soon because it's too slow. It's really fucking slow, and I can't tell if it's the emulation on the PS3 or whether or not the game is just that slow. Because Reidy is running animation. It's so smooth but he's also getting like fucking maybe I guess
Remind
centimeter
me,
an hour.
does Reidy Naruto run? I feel like he does.
No. He does this weird little.
Does he in like the opening cutscene?
No, he just. Oh right, yeah. In the opening cutscene, he does a weird little dash after a random criminal person while Mega Room music plays in the background.
Yeah. That one's.
By the way, this is essentially this is basically the fucking Persona 3 soundtrack because my god. This is more guilty than like fucking PQ in terms of the synth and the guitar that are just it's the Meguro synth and the Meguro guitar.
Yep. It's pretty good.
Well, we'll find out how good it is in 4 days, maybe 3, whatever.
Yeah. So, Kevin.
So most recently, I watched Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I've heard some things.
I mean, I would give it a strong 3 to a light 4 out of 5.
See, I've heard some stuff about how that movie ends with
Scarlett
stuff about how they handle
Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson. Johansson. I know.
Scarlett Johansson.
I always call her Johansson. I know it's not pronounced like that. I just call her like that. But like, she was actually pure Asian. You see, she was supposed to be a representation of how Asia is casually becoming obsessed with Western culture so much that they're turning white, as you might say.
Oh no!
What? What is it? What's going on here, boys? What's it? I don't understand what's happening.
Okay,
is Kevin?
I don't really know.
Okay, I think Kevin got picked up.
The movie was okay. I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't too special.
To me, it seems like it seems like a lot of just
my favorite Asian actress
jerking Blade Runner, which I guess the original Ghost in the Shell also did, but like that was fine then, and it is less fine now. I feel like
Scarlett Johansson is my favorite Asian actress,
and them trying really hard to justify the whitewashing and kind of failing. From what I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to spoil? Do you care about spoilers for the end?
I've heard some things.
He's
really
already
don't
spoiled.
Care spoilers.
He already saw the spoilers.
Okay,
anyway,
so for anyone who cares, skip ahead like 2 minutes. It turns out.
She's Japanese.
She was Japanese the whole time.
And and the villains made her white. And I'm correct. The movie ends with her standing over Makoto's grave with her Japanese mother hugging her.
Oh my god.
That is how it ends.
No, is it Makoto from Persona 3? And they're like, oh no, he burned his dread. And then, yes, he burned his dread too good.
Shut up. No, it's Motoko, isn't it? Yeah, fucking idiot.
Dude, it's like fucking Japan.
Until like the last.
Everyone has like about one of 3 names or something.
In the last, up until the last 10 minutes, she's actually Major Mira. I mean, I liked it. I mean, it wasn't great. I mean, I'm not gonna be rushing back to see it.
Honestly. Kind of looking forward to Death Note.
Come on,
I kind of am.
You gotta watch your Boruto, boy.
Maybe I do. But you know, I can look forward to seeing, seeing some Willem, but also maybe because like I think the difference between what Ghost in the Shell is trying to do and what Death Note are trying to do is that with Ghost in the Shell, they are trying to make Ghost in the Shell, and quite clearly, sort of failing. Whereas with Death Note, they are trying to make Death Note applied to America. Like, Ghost in the Shell still takes place in Tokyo.
Light
she is
Turner.
just white, though. And a lot of the extras are white.
What is it called in Japan? Ghost in the Shell White Edition?
It is actually cool that in the Japanese dub of the film, everyone is played by the voice actors from the original film, which is cool.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, even though there are probably some cases where that doesn't fit at all.
No. Wait, did it just take audio clips from the original and dub it over?
How's Takeshi Kitano in this film? I know he's in this film. I know that he is good, and he's a very good game designer.
Guys, we can't make any more John Trent references, though. We have to shut up.
That was in a Donkey video. Don't worry.
Okay. We can say it. It's not illegal. Yeah. We can say it. It's not illegal.
Fuck you, Donkey. I do not watch your videos because you are black.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That video is too. That is too.
Yeah.
Donkey hit the mark too hard with that.
Wait, what happened?
Oh no!
Donkey made a video, a joke
years
video.
ago. There was a joke video where Donkey was like, "The person you think is JonTron is malicious. He left this comment on my video saying, 'Fuck you, Donkey. I do not watch your videos because you are black.'"
It was a joke.
Oh yeah,
video.
I think someone sent that to me ages ago.
Yeah.
But it became too real.
And just talking about how great Takeshi Kitano is in video games is, that could just be, we could be talking about Yakuza 6. A reminder that he's totally in Yakuza 6. Yeah. And we're going to be playing Yakuza 6 in like a year.
When's Kiwami coming out already?
Who fucking knows? Hey, think about it this way, Christian. The longer the wait to Kiwami is, the shorter the wait to 6 is. That help?
No, Kiwami comes out the day before 6.
That's a pretty short wait, man?
You have to beat it in one day.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I'm doing with Persona 5 this week.
You have to beat it. No, it's physically impossible. You don't have enough time.
I'm aware.
It's 23 hours per day.
Yeah. Christian, you didn't see me the first day I got P4G. I was on it. Fucking oof.
But what do you
I played a lot of P4G the first day I got it.
Wasn't it your first Persona or?
Yeah.
You played a lot of it.
I did. I played like 15 hours that day of it. It was.
How did you? 9 hours of sleep, boys.
Yep.
Okay,
well, who
so
said I was sleeping? That was like Christmas, so I had to do family shit.
Is there like a midnight launch for Persona 5?
No, fucking course there isn't.
I fucking wish there was. Then I wouldn't have to go there after school.
Yeah. I gotta go. I gotta pull the fucking night shift now. I gotta go up until 4 a.m.
Dude, are we even going to be able to go to sleep in the fucking night?
No,
we're not. Yeah, we're not.
Christian's just gonna come into school and be dead.
Of course I am. I'll have to spend the whole day just waiting.
I'm just gonna sleep in school this week.
Yeah, it'll be like the Persona mechanic where you sleep in school and you feel great after.
And then he throws the chalk at you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that was a great moment in that first trailer, wasn't it? There was the chalk, man. What a fucking game.
Yeah, when it comes out. And Japan are basically laughing at us right now.
Like, it's so weird because, like, I've been looking at those characters for 2 years.
Japan's been playing the game for 6 months.
7.
God, they're laughing at us. They're just laughing at us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so the people who have their fucking early copies.
Mm.
Dude, if you were like, all right, proposition for you. If you were like walking down your generic Navin streetway, and you looked into a window, and you saw this guy, you broke the street day, and he's playing the game, and you can hear the battle theme, and you're like, it's there. And then,
first of all, I peek my head in the window and go, hey, where you fucking get that? And if he doesn't give me the answer, I run in, I hit the eject button on his PS4 or PS3 maybe, and then jump back out of the window.
Is it a PS3 exclusive?
Disc in hand. What?
It's PS3, PS4.
PlayStation exclusive.
Yes.
No, not necessarily. Like, there's no deal in place. It's just, hey, we're in Japan.
You want your Switch version.
No, it's like, we're going to make a game for Japan. I wonder what we're going to put this on.
Yeah, it's basically, that's the reasoning behind it.
And also consider, Kevin, that this game was content complete like 2 years ago.
Wait, what?
Oh, God.
Well, no, it was content complete, it was content complete before people started talking about the NX, definitely.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Then why is it taking so long?
We don't know.
It came out in Japan before the Switch was announced. So.
Also, it was supposed to come out in February. Remember about we should have our copies by now.
Remember when all of the journalists got it on February 14th?
Dude, you say you'd run in and just take the copy. I think I'd just fucking kill everyone in the house.
No, because I really like the imagery of me running down a street, like,
holy God, it's fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Your golden ticket. It's like when Charlie got the golden ticket, he just started running home
for my life with, I don't know, some person behind me.
Police, he's got my review copy. Hang on there, sir, we're on our way.
It's very nice that you think there are any games journalists in Navan.
Well, I think at least one person in Ireland has a copy of the game early.
That's a fucking lie. I ain't seen no proof.
iPatch Wolf probably has one, if anyone.
No. Why would he have gotten one?
Because he does video game stuff.
Yeah, but it's not like they give him them. And also, if there were ones out in the open, someone would have sold one to CEX. And I don't give a shit right now. I'm checking again.
Oh, God. Oh, is it like this situation where, like, a guy got, like, a Switch early, and then the Nintendo was just like, alright, please give it back now. Please.
Now, every time something comes out early, CEX will have it.
Wait, you serious?
Almost immediately. Yeah. They had F-15 and a few days early. Yeah, both a few days early. But, like, only in certain stores, you know?
I remember when X and Y were released like a week early.
They sold it early? Huh?
Do you not remember the PS4 Slim debacle?
Oh, God.
When there was PS4 Slim in CEX before it was announced?
It was announced, yeah. It was fucking...
And then they went out and announced the PS4 Slim, and they were like, "Yeah, guys, PS4 Slim."
Wonderful.
That was pretty fun. Kevin, anything else from you, or are we on to the news?
I started playing Shovel Knight co-op. And it's not a great experience.
No, it doesn't feel designed for it.
It's definitely not.
Yeah. It is nice that they finally stopped locking it to Amiibo, but...
Yeah, it's nice that it's there, but it's not...
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got nothing else.
It's gone! It's gone!
We'll get... Okay, so first news item. Club Penguin has been permanently closed. Yep. They finally officially announced Destiny 2 after literally a year of it leaking, pretty much.
That needs to be fixed up.
So that's pretty fun. Let's just carry on. Yeah, Destiny 2 was officially announced after what feels like a year of leaks. It was announced this really tonally weird trailer that was just sort of... It felt way more Borderlands than Destiny, than the original Destiny felt to me. It was just this guy in a bar really snarkily talking. It felt like a lot of Deadpool influence, which yeah. It is coming to PC though, so like.
Thank you for making Club Penguin so incredibly inspiring. Waddle on, everyone. To learn about the new Club Penguin Island, www.clubpenguinisland.com.
Fuckers.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It's a mobile game. It's a mobile game.
Oh no.
Yep. Prominent. Yep, I see it, Christian. Yep, you don't have to.
I'm very sad.
Yeah.
Dude, there was like this time where when I was in primary school, I did nothing but play Club Penguin all the fucking time.
I believe that.
It gave you a sense of gratification.
Yeah. Just like Destiny, really. Yeah, I know people with some obscene hours in Destiny. Like, I think I know one guy with like 3,000, 4,000 hours in Destiny. And
why would you do that?
In Destiny, yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because it's Borderlands, but it's Borderlands, but the shooting is good though.
It's Borderlands, but it seems pretty shit to me.
Well, Borderlands is pretty shit.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. The prominent peripheral maker, Mad Catz, have filed for bankruptcy, which, you know, being sort of a synonymous with shitty third-party controllers, I can't imagine that that's been great for business. But you know, there were a few years there where they were the big guys, you know, for fight sticks. So
I really need a new PS3 controller. Mine one is just fucked.
Yeah, both of mine are not in the best conditions. But you know,
my PS3 controllers are fine, mostly because they're non-existent.
Yeah.
Oh god, guys, can I mention something from my week? Just interjecting it right now.
Yeah.
All right. A personal friend of mine, as shall not be named, came over.
I wonder who it could be.
Oh no! Well, who knows? I have so many.
Yeah. Wow, this.
But like,
great fun.
But basically, she's just this anonymous person who I know came over, and I was like, okay, let's see what games. And then this person of ambiguous gender played only the Werehog sections of Sonic Unleashed because they liked that
because you wanted to play the.
No, she actively. No, I mean she or he
they
actively went for the Werehog parts, and then
that's a way to play it.
And then I made her play Persona 4 Arena, which was an experience.
Hmm?
How'd that go?
I mean, he or her, not her.
They.
What am I telling you? Yeah, they. And oh my god. Ah, boy. What are these numbers? Why? What is this thing? Why this edgy robot girl shooting me?
I guess it isn't edgy.
She picked Labras.
Labras doesn't shoot you.
She picked the Shadow Labras, the one with the...
Shadow Labras doesn't shoot you.
No, I was shooting her, and then she picked Labras, and she was like, my edgy robot and your edgy robot are in intense anime combat here. And I guess it didn't help that there were shadow types, and she was like, oh my god.
Okay, yeah, right.
Of course, I took I took solace in the fact, of course, that she had absolutely no clue what she was doing, and I won every single match.
This is some compelling podcast content.
Compelling, go for it. So, although
yep. Man, I really thought we were on a good streak for a few episodes there. You know, we were doing good.
Hey,
maybe this is it. Maybe that was the real April Fools. Fucking back to it. Do we even care?
I think the big April Fools is if we actually got any views in this video, which of course would be the biggest fool of all.
Yeah. The Final Fantasy XIV trial does not have a time limit anymore. You just get to a level,
and then it goes.
And then it goes. Fuck off! Buy the game. Pay us every month.
Well, dude, that is a good way of doing things, I suppose.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm still salty about Final Fantasy XV and its Gladiolus episode, because you want to know why I don't like the Gladiolus episode? There's a part in the main FF15 campaign where Gladiolus just leaves.
Yeah.
And he just leaves, and he doesn't say why, and he comes back with a scar on his face.
Yeah.
And basically...
Don't they all do that?
No, only Gladiolus does it.
Okay.
Gladiolus basically just leaves. And
I have to go. I have to be DLC.
I have to go. You need to pay to find out what I was doing. But like, no, this is horrible.
Yeah,
and
but
what's even worse is that what
that DLC has Keiichi Okabe music.
Who gives a fuck? Dude.
Me, Keiichi Okabe, near composer.
Then why don't you fucking buy the game?
No, I was going to. When
you thought it was $14.
And that €14 thing was on, but that was a glitch. So.
But like,
oh well.
Dude, it gets even worse. It's just like, you know, that point in the story where like Noctis just leaves and then comes back with a beard.
Yeah.
Guess what his DLC is about?
Oh wait, Noctis has DLC?
Yeah, he gets one. Explaining what he was fucking up to.
Isn't episode Noctis just the game?
Nope, apparently not. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Like,
what's Prompto gonna be? Is it just him fucking walking around like how Prompto bought his gun?
How Prompto became less fat? No, we already saw that. What do we do?
Prompto walks into the gun shop. He goes, "I will take a gun, please." He walks out. DLC over. That'll be $15, please.
Prompto goes to a McDonald's. But this is disgusting. I think Final Fantasy 15 is definitely one of those games that's become actively worse the longer I because like the story was already terrible, but the game was functioning. Now it's clear that the game wasn't finished in the first place.
Is it true that the Chapter 13 replacement is a beat 'em up?
The Chapter 13 replacement?
Yeah, they patched that in recently.
They patched in oh my fucking god. No, because Chapter 13 was infamous in the fact that it was the worst chapter where you did nothing.
Yeah.
In that you did nothing, just nothing for a good 3 hours, just nothing.
Yep.
And they patched that. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. How? I guess it must have been included in one of those gameplay adjustment patches that I had. Because I have all the 15 patches, as you already are aware. Where's the one that causes the Regalia to actually?
Where's the one that adds the Nier music?
It's probably there. They just don't.
No, it is there. They did add Nier music. Like they added Weight of the World. That was pretty good.
But I don't.
But it's not the best version of Weight of the World. So.
Dude, when I'm thinking of Nier music, I'm hardly thinking of Weight of the World, especially after the fucking credits. The credits is a fiasco. But 15, the way it's handled, the way it's being handled, it's fucking a disaster.
Yep. They want to treat it like an MMO, but it's
it's
an MMO single player game.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine. I'd be fine with like story events being DLC because it's an MMO. It's an MMO. Who gives a fuck?
I have a fair few people on my Twitter who are still fucking tweeting about F15.
Well, then they're enjoying the MMO approach, but I am not.
Yep.
That's not. No, they were just like, oh, people like Final Fantasy 14. Why don't we do that? No, it's fucking awful. It's just painful, really. And they keep patching it and making the game different. Yep. I can't tell if it's worse than Metal Gear Solid 5. Actually, no, it's definitely worse than Metal Gear Solid 5.
So then, on a slightly better note, Persona 5 is now the highest rated PS4 game on Metacritic that is not a remaster.
Jeez.
Yeah, it is. It goes. Let me check here. All-time high scores: PS4. 97, Grand Theft Auto 5. 95, Last of Us Remastered. 94, Persona 5. Following it is a 93 for Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. As well as a 93 for Uncharted 4, Thief's End.
Oh my god.
Then a 92 for The Witcher 3, my fucking favorite.
When's Puyo Puyo Tetris coming out for PS4?
Puyo Puyo Tetris is coming out for PS4 on April 28th.
28th. Well, I don't think I'll be able to remember that.
Wait, isn't that's the day that Mario Kart comes out?
Yes, it is. I am buying both.
Oh, good man. I will, of course, never play any other video game ever again after Persona 5 comes out. So,
well,
yeah.
See, I kind of feel that way about Puyo Puyo Tetris, which is why I'm glad that Persona 5 is out now.
Dual audio.
Better fucking have dual audio. Puyo Puyo Tetris.
I'm sick of people complaining about the fucking Persona 5 dub. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing. Like, they're acting like it's fucking poisonous or something. They're like saying, oh my god, this dub is awful.
I got some people acting that way about Nier. I'm like, do you have ears?
Yeah, no, the way they talk about it, it's like, oh my god, my ears, this English dub, it's so awful. Give me that Japanese dub any day. Or I can't even understand if they're good acting or not because I don't know Japanese.
So I just sit them down in front of the sub Persona 4 anime, and it's just like, let me show you a fucking Japanese dub.
let me show you a true dub. And then you show them the clip of that guy saying, "The vampires, you wouldn't know a vampire if it jumped up and bit you on the end of your fucking."
No, that's not. Enough about JoJo Part 9. I'm talking about.
I love that line.
It's pretty good, yeah. Yeah, just like, I really hate these people. They're trying to take. No, yeah, because I saw some thread about Ghost in the Shell today that was like, oh, don't if you want to adapt anime, you gotta make it. If you want to Hollywood, if you want to adapt anime, you gotta make it really Asian. I'm like, but Japan have their own film industry. Hollywood aren't the only people who make movies. Like, that's the reason I think Death Note has a much better chance of being good, because it is embracing the fact that it is American. And I also feel like Death Note as a story, from what I can tell, I'm no expert, seems much less reliant on Japanese culture than, say, an Akira or a Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, no, Ghost in the Shell.
Speaking of Akira,
Japanese culture.
Speaking of,
I still, Akira feels like that kind of feels like a fool's errand. To be perfectly honest, I don't think they're going to actually please anyone. You know, like we're getting Mulan and Aladdin with actual actors from those races, so maybe they probably should have. Like, how much of the backlash do you think would have been cut down if they just made the like they changed it so that they had actual Asian actors in that film? Which film? Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah.
Well, considering that a lot of the issues with the plot are, I hear that it pretty vapidly, like, it does stuff that Ghost in the Shell did on a pretty surface level, from what I hear, and also the way it deals with the whitewashing stuff is a big thing. So, I think that would be a very different film if they had cast a Japanese actress.
Yeah, to be fair though, I think it would have made a lot less money if they hadn't whitewashed it, because all that controversy drove people to it.
Now, here's my perspective on it, okay? They need a name to drive people to this movie. And for the years and years it was in development hell, that name was Steven Spielberg. He was going to direct that movie. And the moment he pulled out...
We're talking about...
Ghost in the Shell. Yeah. Spielberg was meant to direct Ghost in the Shell for years. And the moment he pulled out, they needed a new name, and that name happened to be Scarlett Johansson. Which obviously had somewhat of a knock-on effect on the film. Yeah.
Yeah, which basically kicked out a bunch of other actors that were meant to be Asian and just...
And now it's sort of like, okay, it looks cool from what I hear, and that's about it.
Yeah, what's it called? Shit, what was I gonna say?
It does.
What's it called? Max Landis.
I do understand
made a video
that everything I'm saying about this movie. I do understand that everything I'm saying about this movie is followed by "from what I hear," but also I can't fucked seeing this movie.
Yeah. Neither can I. You wouldn't be catch me dead watching an anime film.
I mean,
yeah, sure. JoJo.
I mean, we will. Should we start planning that? Should we start planning that Japan trip for JoJo Movie 4?
Yeah, all right. I got the all right, we'll pay a third each. Actually, yeah, we'll pay a third each, and then we'll get that good old quality Japanese hotel in Kojima Productions basement. 500 yen per minute.
Before or above the light floor? Below or above the floor of light in that building?
I can't tell.
Fair.
They've only given me a letter of accommodation written in pencil, and the only other thing I got was the Amagi Inn, and as we all know, we shouldn't go there.
Yep.
Fuck, we didn't talk about the what's it called? Have you seen the Google Maps April Fools?
Yeah, it seems to be okay.
What is it this time?
It's okay. It's Pac-Man.
Oh.
Yeah. I do have two. There are still two more news stories, both Street Fighter related. Moving from Akira to Eureka, the developer have confirmed that they are working on Street Fighter EX4, though they do not currently possess the Street Fighter license.
Ooh, that's not...
Yeah, okay, so Street Fighter EX is in a weird place because that game has a lot of original characters that aren't in any other Street Fighter games.
Yeah, also, that game isn't very good either.
Yeah, well, EX3 isn't very good, 1 and 2 are fine. And the thing is, Eureka owned the rights to all of those original EX characters, and the teaser that was passed off as an April Fool's joke at first for EX4 is using those characters, but also it is a functioning game that they are just. I assume the April Fool's is to see what the interest in this is. I think they did have the Capcom licensing guy reach out to them on Twitter saying, Hey guys, I'll cut you a deal. I can give you Ryu on the cheap. That prototype looks pretty nice. It seems cool. I kind of hope that happens. Now, kind of hurt to have another fighting game.
Guys, I don't like Street Fighter that much, so I don't really care that much.
Well, here's Street Fighter Alpha competitive collection.
Where's my Persona 4 Ultimax?
It's quite possibly leaked.
I don't
know where it is. Christian.
Then find it for me. Go to Atlas and ask them while we're in Japan.
Ask Aniplex. I don't know. They're fuckers. I hate Aniplex.
I'll ask Atlas when we're in Japan watching the JoJo film.
Because they fucking because do you want to know how much the Persona 3 films cost on Blu-ray? Each one?
How much?
Well, that's every studio.
You not check? No, but
they're all incredibly stupid.
How much do you think I'm talking about, Kevin?
50s.
No.
What?
Much worse.
Wait, what?
What? Okay.
I'm checking on PlayAsia right now. Persona 3 movie. The
Blu-ray has the subs, right?
Well,
yeah.
if it's PlayAsia usually have a huge markup.
Not this fucking big, Kevin.
Yeah, not this.
Blu-ray disc, Persona 3 the movie, number 1, Spring of Birth, Blu-ray and CD limited edition, €90.
Oh.
What?
No thanks, I think we'll keep pirating it.
Blu-ray disc, Persona 3 the movie, number 4, Winter of Rebirth, Blu-ray and CD limited edition, €75.
Oh, dude.
Persona 3 the movie, number 3, Falling Down, €99.06. Whereas I'm gonna add all these to my cart and see how much it would cost me to legally watch all the Persona 3 movies. I don't know where Midsummer Night's Dream is. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. God.
Okay, it's €80.
Why do they have the second film? Why is the second one?
It has Igus on the cover of the Blu-ray though, so like it's pretty worth
it. Yeah, no, 99 of that €100.
You know how movie 4 is pretty cheap in comparison to the other ones, being only €75. Yeah, it turns out it's on sale right now. Fuck it,
guys.
€99.
It's on sale. We need to buy it now. Get our Patreon going.
Do you get it, Kevin?
What?
Do you get why? The Persona 5 OVA, which both of you've seen, you know, it's basically just an ad. €40.
Wait, yeah, I did watch that. Never mind.
€40. €40 for that.
That OVA had nothing in it. Why would
that
you pay
OVA is 20 minutes long and has one fight scene. That is literally
ad.
That is €2 a minute.
You're right. Oh god, dude, we have so many things to do when we get to Japan. We have to go watch the JoJo film. We have to go get my Persona 4 Until Max anime. We have to go into a Japanese cinema and make them do a showing of Persona 3 Falling Down.
Why Falling Down? Why Falling Down?
Falling Down is my favorite one. Oh,
it's Midsummer's Night's Dream.
No, it's the one where Ryoji is like, oh, Makoto, we should be friends, and then they start doing friend stuff, and Makoto laughs and stuff.
That does have that scene with Igus on the at the window. Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah. Best one. That's why we should. Unless you plan on staying in the cinema for around 6 hours.
It's the one with the most filler. It's the one with the most filler. But it's pretty okay filler.
I think I think the fourth one is the one with the most filler. They just stuff like fucking Yukari starving herself. I will never forgive them for putting that in a film, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Just imagine going into a cinema, you're a Persona fan, and then you just see that, and you're eating your popcorn, and you're like, whoa.
But also the first one has that version of Burn My Dread, but with the string, but like with...
the orchestra.
Yeah. Those movies are pretty good.
Yeah. We should, if they ever do a re-showing, I will
a single volume of the Persona 4 anime, €62.
Oh, no. I'd argue the value of Persona 3 films being worth 100, but not Persona 4.
Persona 4 the Golden animation.
Oh no.
A single volume, €54.
No, that's asking for punishment.
Oh. You going to the Aniplex offices, Christian?
What?
For comparison, you can find here the Persona 5 original soundtrack for only €46.
What comes with our Take Your Heart edition again?
I'm pretty sure it's the one that came with the Japanese collector's edition.
Only know we'll have the English names for half of them.
So the one you downloaded.
Yeah, the one I've been listening to for like how many months?
7.
Yeah, no, since the start of my school year, I think.
Yep. Fucking.
Oh God. When you were like, Christian, download these, upload them to YouTube. I need to listen to them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. So, what on earth could we be looking forward to next week?
I wonder.
Well, I might not be here next week.
Well, we would probably have to record the podcast on Friday anyway, because I'm not going to be here Saturday.
Make sure to get me at least one JoJolian. Maybe a steel ball.
So if we, we may, if you're not available Friday either, me and Kristen just fucking, Persona talk. Who cares?
Well, GameSpot doesn't care. That's why they spoiled the game.
Alright, see you next week, people.
Yeah, post Persona. Maybe Organised Nonsense is over. I win. Part 3 is over.
Die and become as gods.
Only a 40 ounce away from freedom, and only an ounce of those rainbows, cloud nine high, heavenly kingdom, and loving is all I got, so you can call me Dr. Green Thumb, like a Cadillac. I'm sitting green sunlight back every time that I'm speaking. I'm putting action singer, but I can spit those bars like a fucking machine gun. Your Highness, I am vivid and you're blinded if you witness this here eclipse, like you have seen suns, new levels keep blowing, volcano sweet, strong handheld vaporizers hanging out like some beach bums, vagabond.